So my journey with melanoma started in 2016. I had a small lump on my chest, and as the story goes, it was melanoma. I was in shock. I got in my car and I drove around not really knowing what to do, but also knowing how life was going to change. I was really scared.
Melanoma is one of the most common cancers in Australia. We have about 14,000 cases of invasive melanoma every year. Every year there are about 1,400 deaths from melanoma, which is more than the national road toll.
We'd already been on the cancer journey in our family. I felt like, how could this happen again to our family? The call to my husband to tell him, it still comes back to you, that was really, really hard. From the beginning though, we had amazing support. In particular, I had a phenomenal surgeon who just from the very first appointment said, you have to have hope.
Part of the beauty of working somewhere like the Alfred is that we have quite a large portfolio of clinical trials. Oftentimes we can offer an additional treatment option that isn't available through the usual means.
I think the opportunity and why it was so important to be able to participate in the trial is because it gave me an option, it gave me hope. Even if the trial didn't work and I wasn't successful on it, what I was putting into the trial could potentially help somebody else.
The new centre will offer a place where all the specialties that deal with melanoma can be present in one place at one time. At the same time, it provides, in the same location, clinical trials, laboratory research, early melanoma, how to detect it. I'm hoping that this centre will have facilitated remote diagnosis of thousands of very early melanomas that have been prevented from becoming severe by being detected early and removed. That we will have put thousands of rural and regional patients into the clinical trials that we offer to metropolitan patients because they can come and go easily.
It will be set up primarily as a treatment centre, so somewhere that people can come, they can have all of their care under the one roof. But in addition to that and running alongside that will be all of our research programs.
We need to recognise the extraordinary contribution of the Fox family, particularly Paula Fox, in backing this project with enormous generosity. All these groups, the philanthropy, state, federal government and Monash University have made this possible.
What I would love to see from the centre in 10 years' time, just a phenomenal experience for patients, but I also want to see patients that are still going back for their checkups in 50 years. An oncologist once said to me, we'd be really happy if you made it to 10 years, and I was devastated because I'm like, that's not long enough. I don't want any patient that goes into that melanoma clinic to think they've only got 10 years. I want them to think, we're here, we're going to do this, let's have hope, and I'm going to be coming back here for my scans in all my checkups, when I'm 80. That's what I want.